Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and of course, continuing on with the Christmas movie review. And yes, that's right, you read the title of what I'm reviewing. I'm, of course, reviewing Shrek the Halls. And yeah, I gotta say, because, I do enjoy this. I think it's actually pretty good, and, it was, because if I remember correctly, because this did come out, I want to say, sometime after, of course, sometime after Shrek the Third, I think. It was the same year when, it came out the same year when the third film came out, I'm pretty sure. I don't see why not, But, yeah, because, I remember because, I remember seeing it on TV a couple of times, and, obviously, and, I remember the opening because, it takes place, during the summertime, and, Donkey, getting in Shrek's face, and just, he sees you when you're sleeping, and Donkey, what are you talking about? I'm talking about Santa Claus, and just, literally, he's going on about Christmas and such, even when it's the summertime, and we cut to, say, during the fall time, and, Donkey showing up again, and just, Shrek saying, I don't give a hoot about Christmas. Now shoo, And then when winter time comes in, it's close to Christmas, so, and, Shrek saying, no one cares about Christmas, but Fiona, does care about Christmas, obviously, and, Shrek realizes, uh-oh, so, probably regrets on saying that, and, there's like a small montage, he's making his way, trying to know the true meaning of Christmas, go to some store and, knowing what Christmas is about or something, I remember that one lady at the bookstore just being so nice and just very quick, sorry, no, we're closed, Merry Christmas, just, but, gives Shrek the book and such about how to do Christmas or whatever, and, I remember because, and another montage, Shrek and Fiona and the three kids, they go out, get a tree and some decorations, Shrek checking it off the book and such, and Donkey and the rest of the gang, they come in, they celebrate Christmas, and it's not what Shrek had intended, and, it's not up until when, everybody, they tell a Christmas story, starting with, they interrupt, Shrek gets interrupted, because he was about to tell a Christmas story, but then Donkey comes in and, oh, we're gonna tell Christmas stories? I'll go, and Donkey's Christmas story is, his story, because we see, I forget how it goes, the premise of it, but, some parade floats and, a turkey dancing, I remember that, and then, waffle Santa, Donkey just so memorized to it or whatever, goes up and licks it, and yet the waffle Santa says its name, but it's Shrek saying his name, because, Donkey daydreaming and licks Shrek's foot, I remember that, and then Puss tells, Puss in Boots' Christmas story is, him, he's playing Santa, and we get a cameo by the three blind mice, Olé, or just, I forget what they're supposed to be doing in there, but, and yet at one point, because, with Puss in Boots, as Santa, his Santa Claus hat, as well as Puss is describing, he was wearing a cape, gloves, boots, and his Christmas hat, and the ball that dangles down right in his face, Puss gets, gets distracted by and such, and then we cut to Puss, because obviously, he was daydreaming and such, and, he's playing with a Christmas ball ornament, and everybody's looking at him, because, awkward for Puss. And, and then Gingy Gingy tells a Christmas story, and his story is kind of funny, because, it's basically him and, his girlfriend, I don't know what they're probably they're in, a gingerbread, car, and I think they're right up next to it, they're face-to-face with a Christmas tree, I want to say, I don't know, and right as they're about to kiss, Santa comes in, roaring kind of like Godzilla, he's a monster. Obviously, he's a monster to the gingerbread. Goes out, he picks up Gingy's girlfriend and eats her, it's funny. And, like, Shrek, he's like, okay, that's enough. I want to tell my Christmas story or whatever, And that's when the book he had, like, it slips out of his hand or his sleeve or whatever. Donkey's like, oh, what's this? And just, Donkey, let go of the book. And why are you whispering? I'm not kidding. Let go. One of them or both of them let go of the book, and things start flying around and, stuff falling or whatever up until when Shrek's butt catches on fire. One of them puts it out. I think the pigs, I think it's either Pinocchio. I think it's Pinocchio. Helps put out the fire, and I remember the wolf, because he's just like, oh boy, And yeah, he's got a point, because now Shrek's pissed, And I remember the pig's like, yeah, the tea's ready. And after that, we cut to where Shrek boots everybody out of his house, and and the only one, like, he literally boots out of his house is Donkey, And Donkey, yeah, that's very sweet of you, Shrek, treating everybody like that on Christmas, then go away, I forget what Shrek says, but I do remember he even says to Donkey, like, oh no, like Donkey says to him, have a very Merry Christmas, Ebenezer, Shrek, and I remember Shrek, and a bah humbug to you too. And, Fiona and the three babies, like, they're all dressed up and such, they go out, Fiona and her and Shrek's three kids, they go out to catch up with Donkey and the rest of the gang, because Fiona a bit disappointed with Shrek, and, like, Shrek saying, you call that Christmas? That was a disaster, which really, because, it's not just only Shrek and Fiona and the babies, but, the rest of their friends, Donkey, etc., their family too, and yeah, so, and, it's a bit small, like, because a set, like, a moment, Shrek realizes he's messed up and a song playing, and that's when, like, Shrek, out of nowhere, he catches up with them and such, and he tries to apologize and such, and Shrek even says that, he's never celebrated Christmas, or this is his first Christmas, that is, So, yeah, and it's true, because he was starting to learn Christmas, he was literally doing it, literally learning Christmas, so, if you know what I'm saying, so, and celebrating, how to celebrate it, etc., so, all ends well, like, everyone's cool, and, they forgive each other, so, and I remember that one scene, like, Donkey throws a snowball at Shrek, and then even Donkey's wife, like, a pile of snow dumps on top of Donkey, like, okay, who did that? And it was the dragon, Donkey's wife, dragon wives, and when they're all back at Shrek's house, like, I remember that one scene with the wolf and Pinocchio, like, oh, sorry, this spot's been taken, and literally the wolf boots him, like, kicks him, and, gets in the same position where Pinocchio was, so, and finally, Shrek's Christmas story that he tells is basically, he's playing the part of Santa, and, like, putting out the presents, and, giving mommy a kiss and such, and, lighting up the place, I forget, how do I put this, like, lights up the house green or something. I really don't know, puts his finger up in his nose and flies, out of the chimney back to the sleigh, and, to finish it off, the story, like Shrek saying, smelly Christmas to all, and to all a good night, and once he's finished, Santa appears, and even, I remember Gingy, he gets terrified, Santa, runs back in the house, and, like, Santa, like, throws some, magic pixie dust? I really don't know. Magic in the sky, and gives the moon, like, ogre ears, and that's it, and I guess, like, Shrek and the gang, they start singing Shrek the Halls with Puss and Donkey, I remember that. But yeah, Shrek the Halls, I think it's actually pretty good, and it was one of the, might have been one of, yeah, I think so, yeah, one of DreamWorks, well, not really, no, because Madagascar was kind of the first, like, with the Penguins of Madagascar Christmas special. I was about to say, because, like, I was about to say that this could be, but no, could be their one of DreamWorks' first Christmas specials, but no. The Penguins of Madagascar was the first, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure the one with Shrek was the second. So, and it wasn't until, there'd be another one of Madagascar, this time with the entire cast, Marty, Alex, and with the Penguins, of course, and King Julian. And, excuse me, we even had those Halloween specials from Shrek and Monsters vs. Aliens. I even remember that Madagascar, they did a Valentine's Day special, which I don't think I've even seen. Maybe I've seen a couple of clips, but, I remember, I think How to Train Your Dragon, yeah. I don't see why not. There was a How to Train Your Dragon Christmas special, but, But, once again, Shrek the Halls, I think, is actually pretty good, and, it's, decent, and, you guys let me know what you think of Shrek the Halls. If you enjoy it, etc., leave comments down below, For me, I give it 2 thumbs up, and I give it 8 out of 10. That's good for me, so, But again, you guys let me know what you think of Shrek the Halls, leave comments down below, as I said, so again, I give it 2 thumbs up, 8 out of 10, I almost said 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Shrek the Halls. More review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And, of course, continuing on with the Christmas movie review. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. Take care, peace out, and smelly Christmas to all. And to all, a good night. I just had to. Peace out, happy holidays.